So let's come into Samastitihi, just standing at the top of your mat. This is our balanced and even pose. It's kind of our home base through the sun salutations and the whole standing series. So in a way, you're just taking your seat in the present moment when you step onto your mat. And let's just deepen that intention with the breath. So we'll use Ujjayi Pranayama, which is breathing in and out through the nose, breathing with sound. And just let the breath be really a way to deepen our contact of the present moment. So noticing the sound, the sensation, the movement of that breath. Just inhaling and exhaling. Sensing really the cleansing quality of the breath, the rejuvenating quality of the breath. Sensing the breath that really has this energy of transformation, of expanding awareness, refining awareness. So as usual, we'll move through our sun salutations. I'm going to count the breaths. So let's begin with an inhale. Ekam, lift the arms, palms touch, gaze up. Dway, exhale, bow forward over the legs. Trini, inhale, lengthening, looking up. Tatwari, exhale, step to high plank or maybe chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, lift into up dog. Shat, exhale, roll into down dog. Breathing in downward facing dog, 5 full deep breaths. 1. 2, you might be pedaling your feet or finding a position with your knees bent, not a problem at all to do that. 3. 4, just full deep breaths through the nose, breathing with sound as you bow your head. 1 more, exhale in downward dog for 5. Sapta, inhale, feet to the hands, hug the legs together, lengthen and look up. Ashto, exhale, bowing over the legs all the way down. Nawa, inhale, rise up, palms touch, gaze to the thumbs. And exhale, Samastitihi, arms down. Again, Ekam, inhale, reaching up, palms touch, looking up. Dway, exhale, bow forward, all the way down, head comes all the way in. Trini, inhale, draw low belly in, lengthen, look up. Chatwari, exhale, step back and lower down. Pancha, inhale, lift up. Shat, exhale, roll back, downward facing dog. Full deep breaths. Heavy head, light lifted belly, breathing with sound. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Sapta, inhale, feet to the hands, hugging and lengthening, looking up. Ashto, exhale, bowing deeply over the legs, head comes all the way down. Nawa, inhale, rise up, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, Samastitihi. 1 more of these, please. Ekam, inhale, reaching up. Dway, exhale, bow all the way. Trini, inhale, lengthening, looking up. Chatwari, exhale, stepping back, maybe lowering. Pancha, inhale, lift up. Shat, exhale, roll back, downward dog. Inhaling and exhaling, 1. 2, just taking your seat in the present moment, finding that breath, that posture, that gaze. 3. 4. And 5. Sapta, inhale, feet to the hands, hugging in, lengthening, looking up. Ashto, exhale, bowing over the legs all the way down. Nawa, inhale, rise up, lift the arms, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Let's do our 3 rounds of sun salutation B. Starts with Utkatasana, Ekam, inhale, bend the knees and reach up. Dway, exhale, bow over the legs. Trini, inhale, hugging legs in, lengthening, looking up. Chatwari, exhale, stepping back, maybe lowering down. Pancha, inhale, lift up. Shat, exhale, roll back. Sapta, inhale, right foot forward, rise into warrior 1. Palms together, gaze up. Ashto, exhale, hands down, step to chaturanga or plank. Nawa, inhale, lift up, up dog. Dasha, exhale, roll back, down dog. Ekadasha, left foot forward, rise into warrior 1. Palms touch, gaze up. Dwadasha, exhale, bring the hands down, step to chaturanga or plank. Triyodasha, inhale, lift up. Chaturdasha, exhale, rolling back to down dog. Breathing here. You can always substitute child's pose or tabletop. 1. 2, let the breath be steady, let it be sweet. 3, cultivating a kind of awareness that is receptive and spacious. 3, 4, and 5. Panchadasha, bring feet to the hands, hugging the legs in, lengthening, looking up. Shodasha, bowing over the legs all the way. Saptadasha, bend the knees, lift the arms, palms touch, look up. Exhale, Samastitihi. Again, Ekam, inhale, bend the knees, lift the arms, look up. Dway, exhale, fold over the legs. Trini, inhale, broad chest, look up. Chatwari, exhale, step back to chaturanga. Pancha, inhale, lift up. Up dog. Shat, exhale, roll back, down dog. Sapta, inhale, right foot forward, rise into warrior 1. Ashto, exhale, hands to the floor, chaturanga or plank. Nawa, inhale, lift up. Dasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Ekadasha, left foot forward, Virabhadrasana 1, all the way up, palms touch, gaze up. Dwadasha, exhale, chaturanga or plank. Triyodasha, inhale, lift up. Chaturdasha, exhale, downward facing dog. Breathing with sound. 1. 2, attuning yourself with the subtle sounds, sensations, movement of the breath. 3, 4, and 5. Panchadasha, feet to the hands, hugging in, lengthening, looking up. Shodasha, bowing over the legs all the way. Saptadasha, bend the knees, lift the arms, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, Samastitihi. 1 more round of this. Ekam, inhale, bend the knees, reach up. Dway, exhale, fold forward. Trini, inhale, a lengthening breath, looking up. Chatwari, exhale, step to chaturanga or plank. Pancha, inhale, up dog. Shat, exhale, down dog. Sapta, inhale, right foot forward, warrior 1, rise all the way up. Ashto, exhale, hands down, step to chaturanga. Nawa, inhale, lift up. Dasha, exhale, roll back. Ekadasha, left foot, warrior 1, all the way up. Dwadasha, exhale, hands down, step back. Triyodasha, inhale, lift up. Chaturdasha, exhale, rolling back. Breathing here. Let that practice of presence, connection really be a gesture or an opening to transformation on the inside, on the outside. Let's call that 2. 3, an awareness that can see what seemed impossible become possible. 4. And 5. Panchadasha, bring feet to the hands, hugging and lengthening, looking up. Shodasha, bowing deeply over the legs. Saptadasha, bend the knees, lift the arms, palms touch, gaze up. Exhale, Samastitihi, back to standing. Let's take our feet about hip distance apart for Hasta Padangusthasana. Inhale, hands to hips, broad chest. Exhale, bow forward, catch the big toes. Take a lengthening breath. Inhale, look up. And then bend your elbows, bow your head, exhaling. 1. 2, steady breathing, breathing with sound. 3, shifting the weight towards the front of the heel. 4. And 5. Let's take an inhale, just lengthening, looking up. Exhale, stay right there, just pause. Okay, if the knees are bent. Climb hands to the hips and inhale, rise all the way up. And then feet together, arms down, exhaling, Samastitihi. Inhale, step the right foot out, arms outstretched. Utthita Trikonasana to the right. Exhale, turn to the right, tip over the right leg. And you can catch your big toe, touch your leg. Maybe the left arm reaches up, maybe you gaze up. 1. 2, grounding into the left foot, lengthening through the crown of the head, leaning back, broadening the chest. 3. 4. And 5. Draw in below navel. Inhale, rise to neutral, arms outstretched, feet parallel. Other side, exhale, turn to the left, tip over the left leg, grab the big toe or touch the leg, and maybe right arm reaches up, gaze up. 1. 2, breathing with sound. 3, lengthening through the crown of the head, broadening the chest here. 4. And 5, draw deeply in below navel on that exhale. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms outstretched, feet parallel. Parvrita Trikonasana, we're going to turn to the right. We'll add an extra breath, right hand to right hip. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, left hand comes across to the inside or the outside of the right foot. Maybe the right knee is bent, maybe it's straight. Roll the right shoulder back and maybe reach the right arm up for revolved triangle. 1. 2. 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms outstretched, releasing. Same thing, other side, turn to the left. Let's pause with left hand on hip, right arm overhead, inhaling. Exhale, take that right arm across and down to the inside or the outside of the left foot. Roll the left shoulder back, maybe reach up, gaze up. 1. 2. 3. 4, lengthening through the crown of the head, broadening the chest if you can here, and 5. Inhale, come all the way up, arms outstretched, feet parallel, and then back to Samastitihi, exhaling. A big step out with the right foot, inhaling, arms out. Utthita Parasva Konasana, extended side angle. Turn to the right, exhale, bend the right knee, either right forearm to thigh and left arm overhead, or right palm to the outside of the right foot, left arm overhead. 1. 2, maybe you feel the feet pull towards each other as you reach the outer edge of the left foot. 3, take a steady gaze with your eyes. 4 and 5. Let's inhale, rise all the way up, arms outstretched, feet parallel. Other side, exhale, turn to the left. Bend the left knee, maybe palm to the outside of the foot, maybe forearm to thigh, and right arm overhead. 1. 2, reaching to the outer edge of the right foot as you pull the feet together, draw in below navel here. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, rise, turn the feet parallel, arms outstretched. Parvrita Parsvakonasana, revolved extended angle. Let's turn to the right, bend the right knee. Maybe you bring your palms together and left elbow to the outside of the right thigh for now. Prayer twist, breathing here. 1, broadening the collarbones, draw in below the navel. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, rise, arms outstretched, feet parallel. Same thing, other side. Turn to the left, palms in, bend the left knee and right elbow to the outside. Inhale and exhale here for 1. 2, move the hips back, the armpits forward, broaden the chest here. 3, 4, reach into the back foot, and 5. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms outstretched, feet parallel. Exhale, step back to Samastitihi, feet together, arms down. Let's take another big step out, right foot, inhale, arms out. Feet parallel or slightly turned in. Exhale, bow forward over your wide legs. Prasarita Padottanasana A. Take a lengthening breath, inhaling. Exhale, walk your hands back, bow your head down. 1. 2, press into the outer edges of the feet, pull the legs towards each other gently here. 3, 4, and 5. Just come halfway up as you breathe in. Stay right there as you breathe out. Climb hands to the hips and rise as you inhale all the way up. Exhale, stay there. Arms outstretched, inhaling. 1 more version of this pose. Exhale, interlace fingers behind the back. Big breath in, broad chest, look up, inhaling. Exhale, bow forward again. Let the arms move overhead, however much feels useful right now. 1. If they need to rest on the lower back, that's okay. 2. Deep lift below navel here. 3. Strong grounded legs. 4. And 5. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms outstretched. Exhale, back to the top of your mat, feet together, arms down. Good, let's take a steady gaze with the eyes. We're gonna move to Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, or a variation of it. So hands on the hips, take a steady gaze. Okay. Right leg is gonna come up first. So as you inhale, you either lift the right leg and touch the knee or take the big toe. Breathing here, 1. Stand tall on that left leg. 2, breathing with sound. 3, 4, and 5. Let's inhale, open that leg, whether it's bent or straight or somewhere in between, open it to the right. Maybe gaze to the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's come back to center, inhaling. Maybe bow to your knee or imagine it, exhaling. And then hands to the hips. Stretch the leg out in front of you. Don't worry about how high it is. Just stand up tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring that foot down. Excellent. Let's do the other side. Right hand on hip. Inhale, lift the left leg. Either touch the bent knee or catch the big toe. Inhale, exhale here. 1. Standing up tall on that right leg, no matter where you are. 2, 3. Let the breath be a source of steadiness, sweetness, spaciousness. 4. And 5. Inhale, opening leg to the left. Stand up tall, maybe gaze to the right. 1, 2. Really sensing the power of presence. 3, 4, and 5. Let's inhale back to center. You can bow or imagine bowing to your knee, exhale. And then hands to the hips, keep the leg lifted. Doesn't have to be high, just stand up tall. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Bring that foot down, arms down. Let's come into Utkatasana for 5 breaths. So feet together, bend the knees, lift the arms, inhaling, look up. 1. Possible palms flat together. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Take another inhale. Exhale, release and bow all the way down over the legs. Inhale, lengthen and look up. Exhale to chaturanga or plank. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, rolling back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, right foot forward. Drop the left foot. Rise into warrior 1 for 5 breaths. Palms touch, gaze up. 1. Reach into that back foot. Draw in below navel. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's straighten that right leg, turn the feet, and exhale, bend the left knee, warrior 1 to the other side. 1, 2, 3. Transformation begins with presence here. 4, and 5. Let's open to warrior 2, facing the left. Arms outstretched, breathing here. 1, 2, sinking into that left knee to 90 degrees if possible. 3, 4, reach evenly through the arms, broad chest. And 5. Inhale, straighten the left leg, turn the feet, bend the right knee, exhaling. 1, 2, gaze at the right fingertips if you can. 3, 4, and 5. As you inhale, palms to the floor. Exhale, step to chaturanga if you can. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Bring the shins forward, the bottom down and the legs outstretched, and come into seated in Dandasana, staff pose. So legs outstretched, palms at your sides, and then keep your head in line with your shoulders, but drop the chin. 1, hug the legs together, draw in below the navel. 2, 3, breathing with sound. 4, and 5. So let's inhale, reach for the big toes, lengthening. Exhale, bow forward. This is Paschimottanasana. Bowing over the legs, 1, 2, 3. Moving the hips back, the armpits forward, the belly up, 4. And 5. Good. Let's take a lengthening breath. Inhale. Release. Paschimottanasana. Exhale. So we're going to move right into a version of reverse plank that works for you. Purvottanasana. Might mean keeping your bottom on the ground, hands on the floor behind you, lifting your chest, lifting your head back. Might mean walking your feet in, bending your knees, lifting your hips with knees bent, reverse table. Or might mean legs outstretched and hips lifted. Let's breathe. 1. Whichever version of those that you choose. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Lower down. Let's fold the legs in. Inhale, lift up and step back. Maybe exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's bring shins forward, bottom down, legs outstretched. Sitting back down. Folding the right foot in for Marichyasana C. So right foot folds in. This is a seated twist to a squat. Hug the right knee with the left arm. Right hand on the floor behind you. Gaze over the right shoulder here. 1, 2. Come back to that breath. 3. Breathing with sound. 4. And 5. Turn the gaze forward, inhaling, and then release the twist, right leg outstretched, exhaling. Same thing, other side, left foot folds in, and then hugging the left knee with the right arm, left hand on the floor behind you. Inhale and exhale, gaze over the left shoulder. 1, 2, 3, really sensing the power of your own presence, your own wakefulness. 3, 4, and 5. Turn the gaze forward, inhaling. Exhale, releasing the twist, maybe folding the legs in front of you. Inhale, lift up, step back. Exhale, maybe chaturanga or a plank. Inhale, lift up to up dog. Exhale, roll back to down dog. So we're going to bring our legs forward, our bottom down, and legs up again for Navasana 3 times. So lifting the legs, reaching the arms. 1, 2, hug the legs together, draw in below the navel here. 3, 4, and 5. Fold the legs, palms to the floor, press down, lift up, inhale, lower down, exhale. Again, come back to Navasana. 1, 2, take a steady gaze with your eyes, keep breathing. 3, 4, and 5. Fold the legs, palms down, lift up, inhale, lower down, exhale, back to Navasana. One more time, breathing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Fold the legs, roll forward, inhale, step back. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Let's bring our shins forward, bottom down, legs outstretched. That's an inhale. And then roll down onto our backs. Exhale, walk the feet in towards the sitting bones. So we're going to do bridge pose a few times, 3 times for 5 breaths each. So using your feet on the ground, arms on the ground, inhale, rise, lift the hips. It doesn't have to be a big lift where you can take full deep breaths. 1, 2, feel the strength of your legs and glutes here. 3, 4, and 5, lower all the way down. Full breath, inhale, exhale. Again, lifting, inhale, rise back up. Breathing here, 1. 2, collarbones lifting to chin, chest lifting to chin. 3, not chin tucking to chest. 4, and 5, lower all the way down. Full breath. Good, let's inhale, rise one more time. Lifting up. You might choose to interlace your fingers, arms underneath you, press into your feet, press into your arms, lift up. 1, 2. Each breath, a complete gesture of aliveness here. 3, 4, and 5. Let's take one more inhale. Exhale, lower all the way down. Just pause for a breath in and a breath out. Grounding. So we're going to come up into seated and then slowly take a counter pose of a seated forward bend. So let's exhale, hug the knees in, gently rock back, and then rock up and come into seated, legs outstretched. Take a nice full breath in, just sitting up really nice and tall, drawing in below navel, and then starting to lengthen and bow over your legs as you exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. So we're going to roll back down onto our backs for shoulder stand, a simplified sequence for shoulder stand. You might just choose to lie on your back with your legs in the air, right? You might choose to put your legs up the wall, or you can pike your legs back. I like to rock my arms underneath, hands to the lower back, and legs up. 1, 2, we're just going to do 10 breaths here if possible. If you need to come down, come down. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we'll touch the toes to the floor behind you for just a few breaths. 1, halasana, 5 breaths here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then we'll roll all the way down. So I'm turning my palms down, rolling my bottom down onto the backs of my hands, legs hugging together and coming all the way down. And then arching the back by pressing the elbows down, sliding forward, tipping the head back, touching the crown of the head to the mat. 1, 5 breaths here. 2, opening the chest. 3, 4, and 5. Press the elbows down, draw the chin in, and roll all the way down onto your back. And just pause for a moment. A full exhale. Good, so we're gonna hug the knees in, rock back, and then rock up. And we're gonna come onto our hands and knees, maybe for just preparation for Sirsasana, maybe coming all the way up. And we're just gonna stay for 10 breaths, come down to child's pose for 5. Okay, you can come down at any time if needed. So either prepping, just grounding the elbows, lifting the hips, or lifting, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Orienting yourself with the breath. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's just come all the way down. Child's pose. Hips back, head down. 1, 2, 3. Sensing the quality of transformation that can arise just with presence. 4, and 5. Good. Let's rise and take our seat together for our closing mudras. So sitting cross-legged or half lotus or full lotus. We'll bring the hands behind the back, grabbing opposite elbows. Inhale. Exhale, bow. This is Baddha Padmasana Yoga Mudra 1. 5 breaths here. 2, 3, 4, and 5. As you inhale, rise all the way up. Release the hands, palms to the floor behind you. Chest lifts up, tip the head back. 1, 2, breathing into the chest. 3, 4, and 5. Inhale, sit back up. Padmasana, arms outstretched, thumb and pointer finger touching, middle ring and pinky fingers extended. Head stays in line with shoulders, but drop chin to chest. Gaze down at the ground in front of your shins. 1, 2, deep lift below navel here. 3, just sensing the power of aliveness flowing through you. 4, and 5. Inhale, look up. Palms to the floor, Upluttahi. Palms down, press down, hover over the floor. 1. Just lightness in the hips, lightness in the belly here. 2, 3, steady gaze out on the floor in front of you. 4, and 5. Lower the body down and soften. Let's just rest for a moment together, breathing. Eyes open or closed. Closing intention. So as we take our seat in the present moment, cultivate with commitment, with patience, we cultivate an awareness that is spacious enough for transformation, inside and outside. And with that, there can naturally arise this sincere wish for the well-being, the nourishment, the freedom of all beings. And for our own actions to support that end. Our own practice to support that end in some way. It's really our prayer for the world. Just pause with that for a moment. When you're ready, just go ahead and lie down and rest. Savasana is next. We'll rest for a few minutes. So as you make your way down to a comfortable position, you might choose to close your eyes. You might exhale through your mouth a time or two. Savasana, really a gesture of surrendering and wholeheartedly abiding with what is, sensing the power of that. With your next few breaths, you might reach your arms overhead and hug your knees in. Roll to one side. And then eventually rise and take your seat one more time. Namaste. It's wonderful to practice with you all today again.